Hello and welcome to What Culture. I'm Rich, you might know me from the gaming channel, and I'm here to talk about Fantastic Beasts 2, or The Crimes of Grindelwald. So last night we got the first trailer for The Crimes of Grindelwald, and oh my goodness, it looks really, really good. But it has further cemented a theory floating about that came about when they released the first cast photo a few months ago. Now, the first film didn't really leave it open-ended. You could have easily had that film by itself and left it. So hopefully The Crimes of Grindelwald will open up what will be the big arc for the next 4 Fantastic Beasts films, and supposedly that has already started. Now, The Crimes of Grindelwald will introduce a few new characters, one of them being, of course, Jude Law's young Dumbledore, but there's another character played by Claudia Kim who we don't know huge amounts about yet. Now, in the cast photo released last year, you can see her cuddling up to Ezra Miller's Credence, and now that the trailer came out last night, if you look at it quite closely, there are a few details that will hopefully give us an idea as to who this character actually is. So a theory that came about last year from the cast photo is the fact that she's wearing sort of snakeskin trousers, and people thought Nagini, as in Voldemort's snake, one of the Horcruxes. So how could she be linked to Nagini? She is Nagini. Now, in the trailer for Crimes of Grindelwald, we see a few shots of a circus, or Circus Arcanus, or Arcanus, one of the two, I'm not entirely sure yet. But she is an employee of said circus. That's pretty much all we know so far. But according to Pottermore, she is playing a Maledictis, which is essentially a witch or a wizard who is cursed to eventually become a creature. So not necessarily an animagus, as in they can transform whenever they like. I think they might be able to as a Maledictus, but eventually they will transform into the beast and stay as the beast. So in one of the trailer shots of the circus, you can see 2 posters, one of them bearing the words Oni or Oni, which is a Japanese folklore term for an ogre, and the other one shows Maledictus and a snake, and underneath it, it says "in the flesh" in French. So does this mean that Claudia Kim's character is a Maledictus and can turn into a snake? Also, Claudia Kim's character's name hasn't been revealed. We don't know who she is. Maybe it's going to sound kind of like Nagini. It'll be a bit on the nose, but it will confirm that theory that she is eventually going to turn in to Voldemort's snake. So does this mean we might see some Tom Riddle in this film, a young Tom Riddle? Maybe he comes across this circus and becomes infatuated with Claudia Kim's character, so when she eventually does turn into a snake, he keeps her as a pet and turns her into a Horcrux and gets sliced to bits by Neville. That's going to be so cool. So could this be one of the first big links from Fantastic Beasts that will directly affect Harry Potter's life in the future? Maybe. So what do you think? Claudia Kim's Maledictus character working for a circus? Do you think that she could indeed become a snake and in fact become Nagini? Let me know in the comments section down below. And are you excited for The Crimes of Grindelwald, Fantastic Beasts 2? Of course, you can head to whatculture.com every day for news and lists and various interesting editorials. And of course, you can follow What Culture on Twitter. I'm Rich from What Culture, and I'll see you soon.
Well, would you look at that? You got all the way to the end of the video and your mother said you'd amount to nothing. What are the chances? While you're here, why not watch one of our other many possibly quite good channels, or watch another video which will be largely in the same vein as the quality content you've just endured. Go on then.